Dirt 4 is the latest in Codemasters' rally racing franchise, and has received praise in the press. However, PC players may notice slowdowns in performance from time to time. Let's investigate when, why and how these hiccups occur, and how we can fix them. The system used in this benchmark is powered by a GTX 1080 Ti. Here, the game's Ultra preset pushes the graphics card to its limit, delivering 38 frames per second with all the settings set at their maximum. Turning the crowd setting down to medium eases some strain on the GPU, while simultaneously bumping the frame rate to a smooth 68 FPS. To double-check, the crowd setting is turned back up to Ultra, and the frame rate returns to 38. Dialing it all the way down to low raises performance to over 77 frames per second, making it twice as fast as the Ultra setting. Let's look at another example to ensure this isn't an isolated case. In the second scenario, the game runs at 47 FPS with the Ultra preset selected. Turning the crowd quality down to medium raises the frame rate to the high 70s. On the other hand, raising the crowd setting to high brings the frame rate down to 48, just 1 frame per second faster than the Ultra setting, a difference so small it can be attributed to margin of error. What does the crowd do at its higher settings that cuts performance in half? Let's look at a few comparisons to find out. When the crowd setting is dialed down from Ultra to low, the crowd no longer casts any shadows. However, there is no loss in detail in either the spectator models or textures. Onto our second set of comparisons, let's analyze the first track used in the test. Here, the crowd is situated so far from the driver's point of view that there is no perceptible difference between any of the crowd settings. However, the Ultra setting still tanks the performance by 50%, while offering no visual improvement whatsoever. From our testing, we can infer that the way the crowd casts shadows in Dirt 4 causes large drops in performance, even when the driver cannot see the shadows in question. Since the only occasions where you would notice the difference occur primarily when the car is stationary on specific tracks at specific hours, the crowd's higher settings offer poor value in light of the performance lost. Even when the difference is at its most stark, you are unlikely to notice the spectator's lack of shadows, unless you cycle through the settings like V just did for our test. To conclude, turning the crowd setting down is highly recommended. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more.